one, action. All right, welcome to, which event are we at? Yeah, well, Sunflower Dance Festival. It's hard to remember when you've had 3 hours sleep per weekend. This is a great event. Thank you guys all for coming to our musicality workshop. You guys did amazing today. We went over the 3 parts of musicality at the ABC level. There's a lot more to it beyond here, but get these down and you're already going to be the coolest kid in your dance crowd. So, first is pulsing, lyrical and phrasing. Pulsing is accenting the slows, and swing is the 2. So what we did was we went from 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6 into 1 pop, ba-dum, pop, ba-dum, pop. We taught you texturing, which is the motion of the song. It goes from pop to ooze and all in between. So it's not just one extreme or the other, there's different levels of it. So with this pop, we're holding the 2E. 1, 2, E, roll through, and 3. So just think of, the drill is 2E, roll through, 2E, roll through, or hit, roll through, going back in 3 toe bass, hit, roll through, Low notes on that, your hip pressing into the floor is what you do on every single foot position there, every single movement that you do from now on until you get more advanced. Then you get other cool moves. Right now, always get that hip through, use the back foot, ascending foot to push yourself through that foot, and you've got good movement. All right, so that's pulsing. We had oozing for pulsing that's your Sam Smith, your emotional, your wham wham songs. You're gonna go ooze, you're rolling through the movement, 2, you dance to slow dancing in a burning room, and all of you did it beautifully versus getting lost on it. Then we moved to lyrical. Use the song Can't Sleep Love by Pentatonics. We went ba 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 ba. Remember, you're a tone deaf sheet. Sing back to it. Ba 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 ba. Then we learn to move to it. Ba 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 ba. We taught isolations. Ba 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 ba. Isolations don't have to be complete. You can use it in increments. Ba 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 ba. So that way you can use one body part and hit a whole range of motions. Practice singing it to yourself first. Only do 1 layer at a time. You've got your melody along with the harmony. They usually are hard to tell apart. There's some songs where you get a separation, but just focus on melody, your bass rhythms. Outside of your pulsing, you'll hear the guitars do 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 do, and you'll hear that alongside. Do 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 or something else. Do 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 do. So you can actually dance lyrical to the bass rhythm, the bass guitar or the bass piano or whatever's going on. Then you've got your accents layer. That's that do 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 at the top. That's not part of the melody. That's stuff you want to hit as well. Do not mix your layers. You don't want to be doing da 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 or can't sleep love and keep moving to the bass beat with that same body part. You want to use different body parts. So I'm going can't sleep love pop pop. Use a different body part for different layers. We went on to phrasing. Phrasing, you learned there's 8 counts in a musical dance sentence. In a musical measure, there's only 4 counts, but you need 2 musical measures to create a sentence. You always have an energy. Sentences are always query and response. When you listen to music, especially salsa, you hear that really, really strongly, but in almost all 4/4 time songs, you hear query 1, 2, 3, 4, and a response 5, 6, 7, 8. What I taught you to do is listen to 16 counts at a time, because you hear on the 13, you use the song play, for example, or sway. Any version of sway will hit the 13 and then the 29, which is the 2nd and the 4th 5. Think about 4 rows of 8. That makes up your 32 count, basic phrase song. Not all songs are 32 count phrase. Your job is to listen to the song, figure out how it's phrased, figure out where it hits. Most songs, not all, maybe 2/3 of songs will hit 13 and 29. You start listening for that when you hear music. Start watching videos, especially champion level videos, both on World of Dance, Man Jam, US Open, including ballroom, top tier ballroom, top tier country. You'll see that all day long. They're going to always accent the primary one. They'll accent the tertiary one. That's the first row. They ease up in the second row because there's that resolve. Then they hit the 3rd one. That's where your big hits are. Look for that. We watched the video that we watched was World of Dance Kinjaz, Kinjaz, so that you can see that in action. That's a lot of information, I know. Write this down. Keep it. Practice little parts of it. If nothing else, get that pulsing solid. You guys did amazing. Thank you for being here.